Okay, Fabian, I need you to make a young adult novel setting for me right now.
Okay, so there's this fantasy world that we're in, and everyone has like special powers except for the main character, who is a girl, of course. And she still is allowed to go to this academy full of people who have special powers. And when it comes to like the first time they have to use like in one of the classes their powers, then one of the other people in a class that she really doesn't like because he's like an arrogant dude, accidentally gives her like a jump start, and she discovers he actually has a power, and it's like the strongest of the 7 kinds of the powers that exist, and it's super duper rare. And alongside the whole story, we discover that there's like a group of students that like snuck in there because they want to start like a revolution from inside the school, and then essentially want to, ideology-wise at least, take it completely over. And that's like the antagonist group for the rest of the story. And then she finds out that she and the guy who accidentally gave her a jump start are not so different after all, and she actually kind of likes him because he only acts evil towards the people around him because he got like a childhood trauma.
Okay. Now make it a Sopian one. I forgot a word. I forgot a word, by the way. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I just came.
I'm glad the execution went through.
Okay.
By the way, that was basically just a YA novel. I'm just gonna say that was a really good one.
Thank you. I took all of the elements that I know that make a good YA novel. The most good, I mean, one that sells. And
yeah, that's what I was saying. I wouldn't read that shit.
Okay, now a dystopian one. Okay, so it's a bit of a time after a lot of more climate problems happened, and we can't breathe the air outside anymore. So
Okay.
humanity got the idea to build like these domes that like large cities are in, and that's what all the people live in. But like these domes are like ranked in like your typical caste system, and for example, living in the New Delhi Dome is supposed to be like really shit compared to like the New York one, and our main character was of course a woman, a young woman,
Yeah. Attractive young woman.
Yeah.
She has to look good.
Yeah, of course. She lives in a New
But like,
Delhi
isn't
Dome.
it even better if she's like considered ugly in universe?
No, shut up.
No.
You're fired.
But
she could be considered ugly in... Actually, no, you're right. She can be ugly in universe, but she has to be pretty to us.
Exactly. That's what I'm...
Just like the Uglies movie, where they chose a cute person who had like a bit of a defect on her face.
And then to make her pretty, they just throw on makeup and that's it.
I don't remember why they made her pretty at the end, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch the movie.
Me neither.
Anyway, yeah, you can keep...
Okay. She lives in a New Delhi Dome, and of course people look very much down upon them when they have to go through that because of like business or stuff like that. And
like, oh, I have to go to it's basically New Jersey.
maybe I should just put it in the New Jersey Dome.
Good. If you want her to be white, which will sell better.
What is like the biggest city in New Jersey? Because I doubt that Hoboken is the biggest city. That's the only one that I know of New Jersey.
So there's Egg Harbor, Howell, Toms River, Franklin Township, Millville. Oh, they make Brick. Well, there's Brick Township. That one looks like a shithole.
Okay, wait a sec. Biggest.
The prettiest city
by
in
population.
New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The biggest one are Newark and Jersey City.
Okay. Jersey City would probably be the worst, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Jersey City because like that's of course a recognizable one. So we have the Jersey City Dome that she lives in, and uh, people don't have like powers and stuff, but sometimes they have like a gene defect that gives them kind of, not like supernatural powers, but like they gives them like kind of superpowers, like being extra strong and stuff like that, and have just higher muscle density, even though you look like a regular human. And her parents died in an accident when she was like 2 years old, and she lives with her aunt ever since then.
Yeah, they died in the Jersey City mines.
And she goes mostly through a regular life in a normal way, and in like middle school, she accidentally discovers while seriously hurting a boy that she's one of these people with this gene defect that appears, and ever since then she was getting bullied by the other kids, and because the school and the government decided, hey, we can't really trust a child that's getting bullied just lashing out one day and just murdering people. So she has been then put in a special school for people with this gene defect, and she's like going there for like I don't know 4 or 3 years, whatever. And then the boy who she back then hurt really bad when discovering her power, also goes there now because it's like a late bloomer, and he really hates her, of course, because guess why? And
he has like a scar on his cheek.
Yeah, exactly. Like it goes like up through his eyebrow or something, and
and it glows when he activates his power.
Oh, that's good. That's good. It makes him real shiny when he's in the sunlight. Anyway, so they both go to the school together, and the idea of the school is not just to like educate them and tell them, hey, you've got these powers, we're gonna teach you how to use them, but they are gonna supposed to be and join the military afterwards, because like that's the only realistic way they can add anything to society.
Yeah.
And that's what they do like afterwards, and she is like also in like a boot camp with this guy, and
he's like, I'm stuck with you again, aren't I?
Yeah. And while because he's like the only other person that she really knows, because she was like a real like also an outsider in the special people school.
Yeah, because she's stronger than them.
Yeah, exactly. And then when it comes to like doing like partner training, she always goes up to him and no one else, and he's kind of stuck with her, and that's when they get to know each other in this boot camp, which actually feels more like a summer camp, but anyway.
But it has to like be seen as bad.
Yeah, of course, because they know they're gonna join the military and probably die.
Yeah, because they're fighting a war against Ender Game.
No. They are fighting the New Jersey City Dome and the New York City Dome are in conflict with the Miami Dome and the Boston Dome.
Why so far away?
Yeah, I just know a few of the cities on that side.
You could say the Miami Dome and like the St. Louis Dome.
Yeah, St. Louis is not a town that I would like recognize immediately, but being on that side of the of America, so anyway, then I get a conflict.
Maybe the New Orleans Dome. That's not far.
Let's
Austin,
pick that.
Texas. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna name southern cities that are by Florida.
Okay. So they're in conflict with these domes, so they know that at some point they have to actually join the conflict and fight in there. And because it's a dystopian world, they don't really have any like big guns anymore. The only thing that they still left is like firearms, and not a lot of bullets, like small firearms. I'm talking like actual pistols and stuff.
It's the Deagle.
Yeah, we get to that. So when they are fighting in the war, they normally do it by a lot of just straight up a big fucking hooligan style hand-to-hand combat mash. that's like going on with like the elite ones being actually equipped with pistols and a few bullets that are still remaining. And
yeah, the reason they don't have these bullets is because the sulfur mine incident her parents died in. We gotta tie it back to her somehow.
Which we don't have to. This is why you don't have to.
Everything has to revolve around this character.
Yeah, around this character. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so they get to know each other while they.
I'm fine.
What the fuck was that?
We have too much laundry on the drying rack, and the silverware dish was holding up a lot, and it just all fell down, and now I have to rewash a lot of it.
Ugh.
Keep going.
Anyway, they get to know each other in the boot camp, and they notice they're somewhat similar, both being more introverted people, and now really finding their place into like friend groups anymore after the incident that was caused by her, and because he had to be so long out of school and stuff. And when they're done with the boot camp, they also get assigned to the same unit. Wow.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. And that's when like then they have to take part in conflicts as like grunts, but the army already like recognizes, at least in the girl, that she has like a special talent for hand-to-hand combat that she showed off in the training, because she's just so much stronger than some other ones that can just brute force their ways through some conflicts. So they get their first deployment, where they are like getting traumatized because the rest of their squad gets absolutely fucking wiped out.
And it's like no, it's easy. Like they go down like, and like they don't know because like they're doing so good because they're all like really hot and like strong.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
She's for real, just like me. But she's stronger than him. Right?
Yeah, obviously. She's just so special. She got that really big fucking muscle density of a 600-pound gorilla, but she still looks like a slender but fit young woman.
She has two different colored eyes, right?
Ooh, yeah, why not?
And they change with her emotion, just like mine. I'm trying to pretend to be the most annoying type of teenage girl, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, it's fitting. Okay, so yeah, they got the first deployment, and also the squad mates die, and that really brings them closer together. And like the first night that they share after that whole scenario, they make out with each other, and then they're both getting assigned a new squad, and they're now the squad leaders, both of them, and they now have to work together, to lead their squads to victory in these battles. And that's what brings them closer together after the second deployment, which they get through with injured ones, but they get through it completely alive. And the army is like really impressed by their thingy, and it gives them now a harder deployment where if they complete the mission without anyone dead, that they would get ranked up. And in that mission, it like really shows how strong she is, because it's like more in enclosed space and not like an open battlefield like the one she had to fight in before. Besides, of course, the battlefields that they normally are in are all like outside. It means they have to have gas masks and shit on. They look really cool and badass, and they're like in like black tactical gear and stuff like that. And that's also the first deployment where she and the guy are given guns with a handful of bullets, and they want to both prove their worth, and it's like makes it like a competition for them who can take out more people. And this accidentally leads to the near death of one of their squad mates because they got so up in their competition. Which the squad mate obviously forgives after 2 days being in the army hospital, and this was still like enough to qualify though for to get a higher rank, and of course she gets just like one stage above the other guy. I don't know what the beginning army ranks all are. Oh, let's just make it that way. She's already being appointed a low tier officer, which I think is lieutenant. It starts at.
I don't remember.
and he's a corporal. So
Okay,
she's the one leading the squad while he's just the right hand. And
Yeah.
they always getting like closer to each other after each and every mission, and at some point they become like the best squad known in the army, and they're like the fuck, what's a good name? Um, fuck, what I want to name? What's a good name for that stupid fucking squad that's led by a woman that has the power of a gorilla?
Pink gorillas.
Biggest, yeah, gorillas. It's something that has to sound feminine.
Uh, the Queen Kongs.
How about
The Queef Lifters.
what the fuck, dude?
I'm just spitballing.
I'm just trying to come up with something like hippos, or rhinos or something like strong, big animals. But oh, I got one lioness squad,
Okay.
and they're going on more missions and more missions. And there's another one where the guy gets like really badly hurt and stuff like that, and she makes like the vow that she will never leave him behind and always have his back from now on. And they have like no absolutely exceptional record, and their side is like winning the war. And
Because of them.
exactly.
Where's the twist?
Huh?
Where's the twist?
They don't know what the fuck to put as a twist. Wait. Okay, so they're now being sent on a very special stealth mission, and that's where they have to like infiltrate the Miami Dome, and they go into like some secret research lab and find like files about how the people working in the mines up in Jersey City Dome were experimented on with all these different gases and stuff to make them superhuman. And she was like the first child that was ever born by two people who were like infected with the gas, and that's what makes her so special. And when they find out about how many people they like sacrificed to finish the research, they both like come back to their base camp, whatever, and tell their commanders about it. But the commanders don't want to actually do anything against it. And,
Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Get back to war.
Yeah, and then in a mission that are being sent, like it's supposed to be like the largest like final battle against Miami Dome and Texas Dome, and it's like right in front of the happening right in front of the Miami Dome, where all the units of Miami and Texas are united fighting against Jersey City and New York City. And it's like a really large all-out war, and they're using all their guns and like leftover bombs that they still have and stuff. And in all that combat, our main character and the guy she loves, they sneak their way up to the research building while the fight is still going on, and try to make it go boom. And they're being discovered by like the most elite unit that Miami has to offer, and it consists of some of the people that she was bullied by, who also turned out to be superhumans. And
everyone's a superhuman. Yeah, keep going.
Yeah,
You're killing it, by the way.
Thank you. Okay, so she tries to place the bomb and everything, while the other guy has to like hold them back, but he gets like his ass beaten madly. And when she tells the time and everything, she like easily, of course, beats them and tries to like get him out of there. But like both his legs are broken, and and for some reason she can't just pick him up and carry him out of there.
Yeah, because the muscle density.
Oh yeah, sure. Of course he weighs like a fucking ton, and then of course he tells her to abandon him here, and that at least she will die for a good cause and stuff, just for the army. and she's like a really heartbreaking moment where they share a last kiss, and she runs out of there, and destroys the research building and all the research in it, and when she comes out of the research building and sees that the like fight is over and Jersey City has won, that she realizes something. Fuck. I don't know what she realized yet. Shit, my schizophrenic rambles are running out of fuel. What could you realize? That everything like she did so far was absolutely futile because like the research just led to these wars happening in the first place, and like from then on she lives like a vagabond, but just traveling between city domes, and yeah,
saving people.
Yeah,
you know.
correct. Helping people out in need.
That's a good one. It kind of reminded me of this one young adult novel my grandma gave me, and like I read it. It was called Shadow of the Dragon.
Wait a second. I'm gonna fucking save that because I talked for 15 minutes.
Yeah, go ahead and save that. You probably talked for more than closer to 30 minutes. You might want to save 30